do y'all get ready with your earrings on and you just be flicking your earrings the whole time? What is that? Like, that is not how I normally get ready. Welcome back. Today is going to be a new try to get ready with me video. I wanted to use some of the products that I hauled in my most recent VR haul. I have a couple of the new items from the Colourpop Romantasy collection. We have the eyeshadow palette and also a lip duo. I have a new mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. And then I wanted to bring in a few products in my most recent Shop My Stash video as well. So I've done my Shop My Stash / Project Pan for the month of February. My last Get Ready With Me, I used a few of the products, and in this one, I want to use a couple more. I'm really curious to try out this powder foundation from Bare Minerals. I also have the Physicians Formula bronzer and blush that I like so much, the Sigma Concealer Duo. Let me get you zoomed in and we'll get started. Alrighty, so today we have the headband in. I was gonna wear the headband. I have like a pink one too that has like it's like a bubble headband. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about because I'm giving really good descriptors, but I've been seeing so many people on social media like hating on them and making fun of girls who wear them, so I got too scared. I got too scared to wear it. I was like, well, we're gonna go with this blue one instead. So hopefully this one passes standards. Just one of my most recent videos was talking about things that social media has made normal, and I have to say the comments have been fascinating. So fascinating to read the comments on that video of things that you kind of do now that you perceive as normal, or some things that you think is normal that you wish wasn't normal because of social media. It's been very interesting. I do already have my sunscreen on, the Cosmetics Hello Sunshine. And then I'm gonna go in, since I'm using the Bare Minerals powder foundation, I'm just gonna use the Sigma Concealer this side for my under eyes, and then this side to spot conceal on the face. But I don't wanna use a lot because I wanna see how this acts as just the powder foundation on its own. So I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mario brush. I'll have everything linked in my description box and the YouTube shopping button. But for today's video, I wanted it to be more on the chill side and really just trying out some new makeup, because I feel like my last two videos, one a try to get ready with me and one just kind of like a sit down and talk, we're on a little bit more serious topics. And I also, you know, shared a lot of my like own personal opinions, and I shared a lot of my own like inner thoughts, I guess, which to me is kind of how I've always treated my social media and my platforms, for better or for worse. But you know, people say like for Instagram accounts and TikTok's accounts, they're like, this is my online diary. Like, no, I really have basically always treated my social media that way. But which I think is good, because I think it helps me really be able to connect with people and for people to like understand me. But also at the same time, it also comes with its pitfalls, because when you let people in on like your personal thoughts, your personal struggles, your personal beliefs, and all of those things, it really gives people like more, I'm going to use the word ammunition, but more ammunition to like not like you and to like say bad things about you and all of the things. And sometimes I really envy people who can keep their social media to like just whatever their topic is. Like there's a handful of like beauty creators as well that like I have no idea anything about them. Like I don't know if they're married, I don't know if they have a dog, like I don't know if they got a kid, like I know nothing about them, because all they talk about is makeup. And I'm like, dang, like there's so many days where I'm like, I wish I could be like that, because not a lot of people are like very mean to them. Because typically when you see people like, you know, I talked about like cyberbullying being so much more common and normal these days, it's usually because it's something about the person. It's not usually because of like how they apply their lipstick, or because they like green eyeshadow versus brown or anything like that. It's because of, you know, something personal. So I don't know, sometimes I like really envy those people. So instead of having like a hard-hitting topic to talk about today, we're really going to be focusing on just the makeup. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty 105 brush. So I typically use this brush for powder. So I have the Bare Minerals Bare Pro 24-Hour Skin Perfecting Powder Foundation. I chose the shade Light 22 Neutral. And I just used a little bit of the Sigma Concealer to apply down. I'll say right now, I'm more into my loose powders, but I got this one and I hauled it in a recent PR haul, and I was like, you know what? I want to try this out, because I flip-flop back and forth between pressed and loose powders all the time. But it's funny because it's like when I'm into pressed, that's all I wear. When I'm into loose, that's all I wear. So like I said, I've been wearing the loose, but maybe this will convince me to go back to the pressed. For me, I typically get more, especially because this is a pressed foundation, not like a finishing powder, setting powder. You typically do get like a little bit more coverage. Like I can definitely see an evening of my skin tone. My skin even looks like a little bit like on the smoother side as well, I would say. First impressions with this one from Bare Minerals is that I think that it's sitting very nicely on my skin. I don't notice, like I have more combo skin, and I don't notice any like funky areas. I don't see any like patchy areas. I don't see any like dry or flaky areas. So far, just like my first impression thoughts on the Bare Minerals is I think that makes my skin look quite nice. Like I do definitely feel like it just looks more evened out and smooth. Wow, that's exciting. I'm gonna take the same, no, I'm not. This is a powder foundation, Samantha, get your life together. I'm gonna take the Benefit powder that I have, and I'm going to use this to set my under eyes and the Sigma concealer. Oh, one thing I wanted to say with Sigma is I was seeing a lot of chatter online of people wondering if their eyeshadow primers were being discontinued. I didn't know, like I was getting questions or like some comments of people saying like, do I know when they'll be back in stock? And then they disappeared from the website for a while, and I was like, I don't really know. But I got an email saying that they are back in stock, and it looks like all 4 shades were in stock. My personal favorite from Sigma is the Bubbly eyeshadow base. I've had that for so many years, and that one is like almost like a shimmery champagne color, and it's super beautiful. So I of course love the concealer duo, if you can't tell from the, you know, massive pan. Like I'm really wondering, since this is in my February Shop My Stash bag, I'm like, ooh, I wonder if I like am going to use that up this month. I feel like it's a definite possibility, which is crazy. I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics brow power to do my brows, but also those primers are back in stock. And to me, like, yes, you can use them as a primer. You can use them because they are like a little bit more on the sticky side, so they kind of like grip the next eyeshadows that you're going to use. But I also, especially with the shade Bubbly, like I just treat it as an eyeshadow stick. And you might know, like, I'm a big fan of shadow sticks. I'm a big fan of like the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, things like that, like one and done shadows I'm a big fan of. And that's why I love Bubbly so much, because it gives you that like really beautiful shimmer. And then also you can use it as a base. All right, brows are done. I feel like this might be like a fast get ready with me. You know, I saw someone ask me the other day how long it like actually takes me to get ready, like when I'm not filming. And I was like, I don't know. I said that I'm pretty quick though. I'm pretty fast at getting ready, and I don't, you know, my makeup look is kind of more like quick and easy. That's usually what I say. And so for me, I feel like it wouldn't take me very long. Like I should either time myself, or I kind of want to do a video, like a one take video, you know, or like it really doesn't even have to be like a ton of editing, just to kind of see like how long I don't know. Would you guys want to see a video like that? Let me know. I feel like that's such like a back in the day, that's like a 5-minute or a 10-minute makeup challenge or something along those lines. Using this one from Physicians Formula. So first I kind of focus my brush right here in the bronzer shade. But yeah, I feel like that's definitely reminiscent of like 2016 vibes. But if you'd want to see a video like that, and like I could actually time myself, like I could have like my stopwatch going, because I would have to like cut every now and then. I mean, even just like with your memory card, you gotta like stop it and go, like all the things. But I could have like a stopwatch to be doing the time. Let me know if you want to see that video. That could be a fun for like my next get ready with me, because I do want to kind of go back and forth between talking about, you know, certain topics if I have my mind on something, and then ones that are just a little bit more chill and like focused on the makeup, like this one. But definitely let me know. But I've been really enjoying this one from Physicians Formula. I should have a video that's already gone up on some of my favorite drugstore and affordable makeup products as of recently. And I was talking about Physicians Formula in there, and I feel like they're like, they're coming out with a lot of interesting products right now. And I talked about their dual like blush bronzer stick that I find like looking really interesting. I really like this bronzer blush duo as well. I think that it's very pretty, very natural looking. This is that thing, it's like so weird. Like I talked about it in my like normalcy video, but about like how I feel like I have to come on camera with, you know, all my jewelry on and everything. Like, do y'all get ready with your earrings on and you just be flicking your earrings the whole time? What is that? Like, That is not how I normally get ready. Tonight is my hair oiling night. And so leading up to hair oiling night, I typically start to do like a scalp serum, and I do like either oil in my ends, or I have like an overnight treatment serum that I think I got in like a mystery box or like something along those lines. And so I've been doing that the last couple of nights. So, and then tonight's like the grand finale where I do the whole like hot oil on my scalp and then like a mask on my ends and everything. So my hair is in a pretty rough shape. So that's why we're wearing a headband. So you can't like really tell. I also have to like be out in public tonight. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do about the hair. We might have to do like a slicked back bun because there's a lot going on in my hair right now, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna keep the same brush, and then I kind of focus it on the side with the blush here. The blush is pretty light for me, but I feel like it just is like, it's enough oomph for not necessarily like a no makeup look, but like just a little bit of like a lighter makeup look, and I definitely don't mind it. But I'm excited because tonight I'm taking my girlfriend Ashley to Swingers. It is, don't you think that? It is a like mini golf course place in Las Vegas. It is in Mandalay Bay, and it has like, I think it's four different areas with 9 holes each of mini golf. So you can come in and be like, I want to do course number 1, and then you pay for that, and then you do the 9 holes, and you can do all 4, you can do 2, you can just do like 1 if you just want to come in and do the 9 holes. But they also have like a whole like arcade section as well with games, and you can get like your card, you get like a little player's card like loaded onto it, and you can do like the basketball games and skee ball and things like that, and they have a bar and food. But I got asked to go to, you know, make a video for them on it, and so I asked Ashley if she wanted to go with me, and she said yes. So we're gonna go get our mini golf on tonight, which is going to be so fun. But I went for the grand opening. Definitely is a good time. I will say that I do think it's pretty pricey, so that's something to be aware of. But if you're coming to Las Vegas looking for something fun to do, that could be a good one. So next I'm going to jump into the eyeshadow palette, and this is from Colourpop. This is A Shadow of Secrets, if I can get it open. So I had this in my last PR haul, and I'd also mentioned this in my latest new makeup releases video, and I'd said if I got this in PR, I was going to try the palette right away because this looks so pretty. And even though I typically gravitate towards smaller palettes, like I said, I like the single shadows, and I'm also very much like a neutral girl. And so these are a bit more of like these darker jewel tones, but it's just so beautiful. And like this whole row of shimmers, stunning. These like darker mauves and purples, so pretty. And then we have, you know, the darker tones over here, which is great because I love to do eyeliner. I'm looking at High Fae, and I'm thinking this one would, like, I love a good purple look. Can you hear my candle behind me? I don't know if you can see it anymore since I zoomed in, but I've been talking about this candle forever. The Makeup Just for Fun and Fantasy Cosmetica candle. It smells so good, but it has that like crackling shade to it. So I was wondering if you would actually be able to hear it in the video. That one is Faded Mates. Ooh, this gold is FMC. How to choose. And then Wingspan also looks really interesting. Oh man, I don't know what to do. I feel like I really like High Fae. I feel like it's reminding me of the look that I just did in a recent Get Ready With Me with the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. And I used the shade Flutter for that one. I'm literally swatching this with my thumb. Like, who am I? That's what it's reminding me of, but I don't know if you can see those two swatches next to each other very well, but I don't usually swatch with my thumb. It actually looks like the Colourpop one has a little bit more oomph than the Natasha one. Cause like that's the one I want to do, but I'm like, is it too, but also this gold is so pretty. FMC. Okay, this shouldn't be the hardest part of your day, Samantha. I'm actually leaning towards a little bit more of like a darker look, I think, is what we're gonna go for. So let me see, what brush? I think I'm actually gonna use this one from Singe Beauty. This is the EO2. And I'm gonna first use the shade Claimed, this darker shade right here. And I'm going to start to pack this on the outer part of my eye. Because it is darker, I like to work small, start small, work my way up. So I'm really kind of focusing this on the outer part of my eye, kind of blowing it out here on the outer edge. And then trying to think of some things to chat about. I mean, the Super Bowl just happened. What did we think about the Super Bowl? I didn't see that coming, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Green Bay fan, but that the Chiefs had scored 0 points almost through a full 3 quarters was absolutely shocking to me. That was shocking to me. I did not see that coming. The halftime performance was hilarious to me because me and my friends did not speak the entire time. Like, we just stared at the TV, like, because I just feel like with Kendrick Lamar, like, you have to like watch and pay attention so much because he's telling you a whole story just while rapping, but it's like you've got to put your thinking caps on when you are listening to Lamar. I was watching a show on, it was just like on Hulu, but it was like breaking down the feud between Drake and Kendrick because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know, like I knew Not Like Us was like a diss track, but I didn't really know that they'd been like kind of dissing each other in songs since like 2016. That was new to me. I was like, oh, okay. And so I was watching this show and I thought it was really funny because at one point the guy on there said, if you want to dance, listen to Drake. If you want to think, listen to Kendrick. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know if that was meant to be like a barb at Drake, but it kind of sounded like that way to me. But I was like, ooh, ooh. And then I'm going to pick up Who Did This using the Singe Beauty E08. And then this is the one I'm going to just kind of run all through the crease. It's like a little bit, you know, lighter than what we put on the outer ends of the eyes. So just kind of running that one all the way through. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my puff and just kind of like slightly clean up the edges of the eye there. And then I am going to use my Sonia G brush. I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. This is the Builder M. And then I think I'm just going to go for it and use the High Fae because that was the one that I was really interested in. So I'm going to pick up some of High Fae on this brush and then apply this one all over the lid. Ooh, she is pretty. Oh, that shade is so beautiful. And it really kind of pops against those other colors that we laid down. Actually, I don't even think I want to do, I do a lot of liner looks. And I don't think I want to do a liner with this one because I just feel like it looks so pretty right now. A lot of times too, I mean, I do a lot of liner looks with like full eyeshadow looks, but these days, a lot of times I really just have eyeliner on my eyes. Like I use like a darker shadow and then I do like a little winged liner and that's it. Like I don't do anything else. I don't even do anything in my crease. I just do that and then I do mascara. Sometimes I do liner on like the like my lower lash line and such, but even sometimes it's really like just the mascara. But oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm a fan. So yeah, I'm gonna do my Milk Makeup eyeliner. This is the black. I'm going to line my waterline and then I am going to tightline as well, but I'm not gonna do winged liner. That's what I meant when I said I wasn't gonna do liner. Sorry if that was confusing. I think I'm like really curious if I do the video where I time myself because I always, like I say, I like on the go makeup and like quick and easy makeup, but I never like time myself. But I know that I'm always fast. Like I get comments all the time from people, like when I'm getting ready with my girlfriends or something, like they'll be like, dang, you got ready fast. I'm like, I know, but I've never actually like timed myself. So I'm gonna check that out. All right, and then for the lower lash line, do I have a pencil brush? I'm gonna use the EO2 again and just mix, well, because sometimes I don't like to do too purple or too red or too pink on the lower lash line because you can look a little thick. But I'm thinking, actually, I want to mix a little bit of Yes Sir with maybe the Who Did This. Yes Sir and Who Did This. So we're gonna mix for the lower lash line. I got just a little bit of fallout, like I can see like a few of like the glitter flecks down here, but nothing too much from that Colourpop shade. And again, like I don't use like glitter glue or anything like that, and I never really have too much of an issue. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I love a good like smoky lower lash line, but sometimes I can get a little carried away. But the good thing is that you can always just clean it up. And I do want to do a little inner corner, and I'm gonna do some bookish with the Sigma detail shader brush. So I'm just gonna grab some of that white shimmer and put it right in the inner corner. Ooh, and a little bit on the brow bone. Okay. All right, so that's it for the eye look. I'm gonna spray my face quickly with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh spray. I don't always use a spray, but I'm trying to remember, so I put it in my February bag. And since I gotta go out and have so much fun tonight, I guess we'll have a spray. Listen, who likes mini golf? Because I love mini golf. I've always been a fan of mini golf. Now, regular golf, not so good at. I've done lessons in the past. I'm just not a good actual golfer, but mini golf I can get down with. Then for my mascara, I'm gonna use the Benefit Bounce Bad Gal. Honestly, I didn't even see anything about this being released. Like, is it Benefit, the brand that had like a whole brand trip around one mascara? I don't even remember which one it was. But I was like, I swear I haven't seen anyone talking about this mascara. But this is what we're gonna use. So it looks like it has like the double wand. It says fuller, fluffier, volumizing mascara. But it's like one side of the wand, it looks like it's more for volume. And then one side of the wand, it looks more like a comb, which is usually good for lengthening. So I'm gonna use like the comb side for my lower lashes. Okay, off the bat, it feels like a more dry mascara. And then for the top lashes, I'm gonna use the comb side first, like kind of comb through, lengthen them. And then we're gonna use the like more fuller side of the wand to see if we get some of that like fluffy volume. Okay, just with one coat. I don't notice anything too crazy, but a lot of times I do like 2 to 3 coats of mascara anyways. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the other side of the brush and see what we notice when we do 2 coats. Okay, I flipped myself there, but I can definitely see a bit of a difference now. Like, they definitely do look fluffier is the word that I would say. I don't know if I'm like fainting, but you know, we shall see, because I just don't have the greatest lashes. But I'll definitely be very curious on the wear of it, because I had mentioned again in my drugstore video that like I love L'Oreal mascaras, but their latest one, like, it's all over my face. So we'll see what this Benefit one does. Like, if I work up a sweat going to swingers. Okay, that's okay. Okay, actually, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the mascara. I don't know if it's gonna turn into a favorite, but you know, especially with mascara, it's like I don't feel like every mascara needs to be a favorite. Sometimes I just like want a little bit. A mascara, nothing too deep, you know? And mascaras you kind of either go through quickly or they expire quickly. So I'm like, you know, even if this doesn't end up being a favorite, I think that it's still one that I can keep in my February bag and like use from time to time. But want to give it a few tries before I completely say that it's not going to be a favorite of mine. But I think that looks pretty good so far. Okay, great. So we just have lips to go. So from the Colourpop collection, I'm going to use the Anti-Hero Lip Duo. So it's a Luxe lipstick and lippy pencil. All right, so the lippy pencil is in Twisted, and this is one of their like original lip pencils. Again, in my drugstore affordable video, I talked about my love of their So Juicy lip pencils. And then the Luxe lipstick is in Toxic. Wait, what was this? Twisted Toxic. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so let's try these out. Okay, I love a good mauve. Beautiful. I do have my discount code with Colourpop. It is March Beauty. And then we're gonna come in with the Toxic. lipstick. This is super pretty. I like this whole look, but I love this lip. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oftentimes I'm not like, it's not that I don't like their Luxe lipsticks, but again, they're just not usually a favorite of mine. But this with the lip liner, the lipstick paired with the eyes. Well, I am glad that I have plans tonight because this is cute. This was a pretty successful get ready with me. I liked the Bare Minerals powder. Again, I've been liking the Physicians Formula cheek products. I've also mentioned their bronzer mascara. I've really been liking this one. The palette looks beautiful. I like the mascara. The lip is like, the lips and the eyes are really stealing the show for me. I'm super excited that I got that collection from Colourpop because I was very curious about it, and I love that it ties in books as well. Oh, okay, so like I said, I'll have everything linked down below. You'll have to let me know what you think of the look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.